What's up, guys? Back again for another review, and this one's kind of spontaneous. I know I said the next one was going to be a double review, but girlfriend's gone to work again. I got 2 beers and I had a good idea, so I'm going to turn y'all around. I'm filming this with the back camera on my S7 because it's better quality. We can, get a little bit of zoomage and focusingness, so maybe it won't look as shitty as the last review. So let's get y'all all spiffed up and make sure y'all can see me. I'm pretty sure y'all can see me right there, at least somewhat. So, I had an idea when I went to Sefco. Well, not when I went to Sefco, when I got back. Went to Sefco, bought 2 beers for the night because I was like, fuck it, I want to stay home, I don't want to be running around, so I'm going to get 2 beers. I'll lay down since I was kind of disappointed last night. What I got were 2 things that I love, okay? They are 2 beers that they're in the same weight class, same division, so they're competitive. And I wanted to do a clash. So this episode is going to be called the Chelada Clash. Modelo Chelada and the Budweiser and Clamato Picante Chelada. Now, the reason I picked these 2 for the first go-around, because we're going to do this. Well, how should we do this? Because there's a new Chelada in town, and then we have these 2, and then the regular Bud Light and the Bud Light Lime. So I'm thinking we're going to do the winner of this goes to the championship. Then the winner of the Bud Light versus the Bud Light Lime goes to the championship. And the loser face off. Well, now that makes no sense because I've already reviewed both of those at that point. And then we will just review the other one because I really don't fucking like it. So, first things first, this is open. I have been drinking on it. I had some Taco Bueno, so there's about a half a can left. The cool thing about these is if you keep them cold, they keep, So I can drink the rest of this and half of this one, and then a couple hours later come back and drink the other half, and I'm good. So, we're going to get the 2 glasses. We're going to go head to motherfucking head, bruh. So, in the blue glass, we're going to put the Modelo, okay? In the clear glass, we're going to put the Clamato Budweiser. Now, with this blue glass, it's going to fuck the color up a little bit, but I know what the beers are supposed to look like, and so I will just do my best. So, first things first, we're going to take the Anheuser-Busch InBev Blasphemous Concoction, and we're going to do this one first for our appearance and smell. So, here we go. Pour this Bianca hard as shit, and it'll fill the glass. Cool. Just enough. Okay. So, first things first, it looks like grapefruit juice, to be completely honest with you. I see a bunch of little speckly shit floating around in there. Cheladas are like that, and then I don't know how well you can see it, but we got some salt crystals forming around the edge. Smell, Clamato juice, a little bit of tomato, no alcohol. So that's our Budweiser and Clamato Picante. And by the way, I'm white as shit. I know I'm going to butcher this and make fun of myself trying to sound all Hispanic, so forgive me. Now, we're going to take Modelo Especial Chelada. I'm going to pour this one. Now, this one is my favorite. I'm going to try to set all biases aside and give it a good comparison for this clash. So, roll the can like you're supposed to. Give us a crack-a-lack. I'm going to try to pour the exact same amount as the Budweiser so we can stay fair. I can already tell you right off the bat the color's different, okay? There's not a lot of floaty shit like with the Budweiser. So, there we go. I think we're pretty even. Let's see. Pretty close. Yep, we're close. So, this one is more of like a tomato juice color. I don't think you can see it very well, and the glass kind of fucks it up, but it looks like tomato juice. Right off the bat, smells like tomato and salt. No lime, tomato and salt. Okay, so So we're gonna let these chill. We're gonna get after the cans. Okay, this one says on the side of the can, merge two incredible tastes, a refreshing Budweiser and intensely zesty jalapeno kick from Clamato Picante. Drink it straight from the can or add your favorite ingredients to make it your own. Okay, whatever. 25 ounces, that's the big kicker here. This is 24, this is 25. A fucking ounce is not gonna make a fucking difference, to be honest with you. And this one is more expensive. Okay, it says Budweiser beer with natural flavors and certified colors. So that means the color is probably gonna be artificial. Or they had to add color because when they put the Clamato in there, it didn't fucking work. 5% alcohol by volume, pint 9 ounces, and we're looking at 198 calories per serving. And so it's per 12 ounces, and this is 25 ounces, so the whole can's gonna be a good, cool 396 calories. On to the Modelo Chelada. Not a lot on here written. It says an authentic blend of Modelo Especial with refreshing flavors of tomato, salt, and lime. Just open and enjoy. Modelo Especial beer with natural and artificial flavors, artificial sweeteners, and a certified color. So they're admitting their artificiality here. We don't get no nutrition facts on this, but this fucker comes in at 3.5% alcohol by volume. So you're going to be able to drink a shitload of these, way more than you would be able to drink of your regular ones. So, okay, just checking to make sure we're still recording because I cannot see the camera viewfinder. So, go make sure we're still off in frame. Shit balls. Okay, pretty sure we're off in frame. We're good. Okay. So let's tackle the Budweiser first for the taste. Okay, these are pretty damn fucking cold. Okay. Okay. I don't like drinking these out of glasses, first of all. Just because, you know, with a pint glass, you get more aroma from the beer than you would from a can because the opening is larger, and so that changes the flavor. I don't think it enhances it in any way with these because they're cheap. They're made to be drank straight from the can on a hot ass day after you've been mowing the lawn. And that's one of the reasons why I love these, because in the summer, I like to relax, drink beer outside, and I'm hanging out or whatever, and these go great with that. So, and they pair really well with Mexican food. Okay. Let's get our analysis on, because we're going to have to dissect this, and it's going to be hard. Okay, first things first, I can get some Budweiser out of it, okay? It's kind of in the middle. Up front, it's a saltiness, you know. I do get a little bit of a peppery feeling on my tongue from the picante or whatever they want put in there. But you don't really get the tomato till the back end. And with the saltiness up front, you do get that Clamato, you know, clam fish broth taste. So if that's not your cup of tea, this one's not it for you. So let's get another hawk on this, and then we will move to the next one. And I don't know how well you can see that, but there's a lot of floaties in this one. And the salt just climbs up the side of the fucker. So, now, the Modelo, okay? It kind of likes to separate on you if you let it sit there for a little bit. So, we're going to agitate it just a hair. Try to get it to mix a little better. Now, this one, I can already tell is a lot more carbonated than your Budweiser. So, let's get after it. And you know what? I'm sorry if y'all don't like burping, but I'm not going to stop. So, just letting you know. Okay, this one's, it's a different animal. Okay, right off the bat, I'm gonna give it to you lime, okay? Lime and carbonation. Right up front, lime and carbonation. The lime and the salt kind of stay present throughout the entirety of it, kind of masking the other flavors. There is some beer taste there. There is some presence there. But it's not pronounced, okay? The tomato comes in on the tail end, but is quickly drowned out by lime and salt. Fuck, man, and these make me burp terribly, so I apologize. But back to this. Yeah. You get beer in the middle, overlaid with lime and salt, tomatoes at the back with still overly present lime and salt. Fuck, I'm sorry. And the aftertaste is still lemon salt-esque. You know, if you take lemon salt, and if you were, I know when I was a kid, I used to eat lemon salt straight. And it's like that. That's about the aftertaste you get. So, it's a lot more lime salty. But it's crisper. This one's more muddy, I want to say. The flavors, they're not layered. They come in blow, blow, blow. Beginning, middle, and aftertaste. It's very distinct. You know, there's very clean-cut lines where you can taste it. This stuff, the Modelo, you kind of got to think about it a little bit because some of the flavors merge with the other ones and then they drop off and then the next one comes in and it's still overlaid. But the lime and salt is present the whole way through. The carbonation isn't. It's a challenge to decipher, but I've been drinking it for so long that it's not hard. I've been drinking both of these for a long time, by the way. Because when you're broke and you don't have a lot of money and you want to drink, go ahead. You know, if you think about it, each 12-ounce serving is 5% ABV, so you're getting 10 off this, and then you get another 7 off this, so that's 17%. That's going to be about what you'd look at for about 3 Budweisers or, 3 of your typical normal beers, not light beers. So that's what you're looking at, and for cheap it can do the job. Now back to what I was saying with this muddiness. It doesn't clean up as well. The flavor lingers a lot longer. And it just kind of engulfs your taste buds. So, it's like I said, they're completely different animals. They're similar in that they're both cheladas and they're a take on the chelada game, but they approach it differently. Now, on to my verdict. And I'm trying to set all my biases aside, but tasting them one right after the other, it is very clear which one I'm going to go with. And it's going to have to be the Modelo. Okay? And the reason being is the aftertaste isn't overly excessive. Like I can still, even after yammering, moving my tongue around, getting some saliva going, still taste the Clamato. Okay? Now sometimes that's good. Sometimes I like that. But if I was going to say my favorite overall out of the two would have to be the Chelada because it cleans up very quickly. It's crisper, so that means it's going to refresh you better on a hot day. It has that lime salt flavor, which a lot of people look for in a Chelada. And it has some tomato, zing towards the back. And there's beer there. It's kind of, overmasked, but it's there. Now, are these beers that I suggest you sit down and analyze? Fuck no. I'm doing this for y'all's sake. But if it's me, and I'm not doing a review, I hadn't planned to do a review tonight until I was like, oh shit, this is a good idea. I was going to pound these fuckers. I'd just not even think about analyzing flavors. But I will break the flavors down for y'all so that you can understand what's going on and if you like it, okay? But these beers are not made to be analyzed. 90% of the shelf, minus the bottom row, is made to be analyzed, okay? They have complex flavors, very appealing aromas, and each one is their own character. These beers are made to be drank quickly on a hot day or bought in excess to get you drunk. I hate to say it, but that's the goal there. Just like that Colt 45 high gravity that I have down there. Motherfucker's 8.5% alcohol by volume, and it's a shit piss malt liquor, okay? There is no reason for someone to analyze it. Will I? If need be? Yeah. If y'all want me to make a video on it, I will buy it, and I will torture myself through it again to analyze it for you. But you have to think, if you're a connoisseur, you're working to build your palate, these are not going to be beers that you want to just sit there and analyze because you're going to get worn out. Drink them, have a good time, enjoy yourself, enjoy the refreshment, and then when it comes time to analyze, work your palate with a good beer, one that's worth analyzing. So, my winner of the Chelada Clash Round 1, Modelo Chelada. We will see you in the next one, which I guarantee will be the double review. I promise. Adios. Fingers. Shelf. Again.